Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today in this video we will discuss how we can identify the different ports of human machine interface HMI. First let me tell you that why we use HMI. HMI provides us a sub control or sub display in a mini plant. In a plant, it is a display which is called local display. For example, if we are using the SCADA for the overall display, then we will have HMI for the subsections. HMI displays the data locally. For example, in a mini plant, we can display all the data on the HMI, and the whole PLC network will be controlled just touching on the screen of the HMI. So HMI is used to control the data in a subsection of a bigger plant. In a big plant, we will have subsections, and in each and every subsection we can display the data on HMI. With the help of HMI, we can just click on the push button, click on the screen, just like the screen of our mobile. It will start the operation, and clicking on the screen, it will stop the process. So let me tell you what are the ports of HMI. In this HMI, we can see different ports. The first is that what are the communication interfaces that we can use for this? There are different communication interfaces that we can use. COM1 is RS485. COM3 is also RS485. First COM1 485 is with 2 and 4 wire, and the third one COM3 is RS232 network. These are the interfaces that we can use with this HMI, Wintec HMI. COM1 is RS232 and COM2 is RS23, again RS232. But here we can use the two USB ports. We have two USB ports. One is for the host and other is for the client. This HMI operates with 24 volt DC, which comes from the DC supply, and its model is shown here. You can see that its model is MT8070IH. IH is its series, and its serial number is also mentioned here. This is the port where we connect 24 volt DC supply. This is 24 plus, 24 minus, and also we can connect it to the ground. And right down to this position, we can see that fuse. It also provides a protection to the HMI, which can, if we have a surge current or any misconnection, then this fuse will go off, and this fuse will be burned, and the whole HMI system will be saved from this surge current or short circuiting. This cable, which is connected with these COMs, is connected with the PLC. This is connected with the PLC. This cable is we connect this cable with the PLC, and the other one, this position, at this position we can connect over another programming device which can use RS232. These are the other two networks which are used for the network interface for the communication, and these are the other three networks which can be used for this type of wiring is available in all three network ports, which can be used at this position and the other COM1 and COM2 with RS232 network can be used at this position. On the other side, we have a USB port. This is the USB port. This is the USB port which we can connect with our computer and with other devices which are used for its programming. And this is also the programming device which we can connect with our computer. If we have a USB cable, then we can use it for programming. If we have this type of USB cable, we can also use it to connect it with our computer. This is Ethernet port. If we have our PLC which works on the Ethernet interface, then we can connect Ethernet interface at this position. On the other side, this is the display screen. This is the display screen which shows you the data. When it turns on, all the data will be displayed over this screen, and when it is turned off, this screen might be is available in different sizes. The size of this HMI is 7 by 7 inches. It may be available in large screens. It is available really in large screens which are up to 21, 30 inches or maybe 50 to 55 inches. HMI are also available which can display the whole data on one single screen. This HMI is quite decent to have connected with the PLC. It can be programmed with every kind of PLC, whether you have Mitsubishi PLC or if you have Siemens PLC or other PLCs. You can also use every kind of PLC with this HMI. I think you may have loved this video. If you like this video, then connect with us, subscribe our channel for the automation videos, and the best of the videos will be coming, and for your near future you can build your skills, your knowledge for and build and have a good career in the automation field. So subscribe our channel, be connected with us, and have a nice time to observe and check automation related videos. Thank you so much for your watching.